freezing. Feels like a Sunday to me. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Last Friday before Christmas. Hi, Form. Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Friday. Just got paid. Friday night. Party hopping. Feeling right. I'm wearing like a half shirt. Olivia's like, why are you wearing a half shirt? Cover your body. I was like, okay. Sorry, Olivia. Sorry. Kids are so funny. Like, everything embarrasses them. Everything. You could be the coolest mom on the block and your kids will still be embarrassed. Yeah, kids are haters. I just cut 2 inches off my hair the other day. Got my hair cut, got my toes done, trying to get this party started. Oh, this thing's annoying me. Anyway, so glad to see everybody doing so well. It's Friday, which is fantastic. Like I said, the last Friday before Christmas, which is always a little scary. Olivia has her soccer Christmas party today. I'm really excited because I'm the host, me and one of the other moms who's so great. And it's super exciting for them because they had a great season. And so we're excited to celebrate. Update really quick on Charlie's Fish. We changed the tank yesterday. And so far he's still alive. I don't know what's going on with him, to be honest. But he's still alive. I don't know. I'm surprised that he's still alive. Real talk. So anyway, wanted to tell you about my friend who never loved anyone. I have a friend who literally had so many daddy issues that she never loved anyone. Every guy loved her and she never loved anyone. She could always kind of make guys feel like she loved them, but as her best friend, one of her best friends, I could always see it wasn't love. She always had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Now, I always have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but I know how to love. I just have abandonment issues. She just doesn't love. I mean, she keeps them so far emotionally away that the whole world could be on fire behind her and she could just walk away. And I don't have that ability. I emotionally become tethered to people that I care about and I overlove because I have abandonment issues. So I feel like if I love them really well and I love them really hard, they won't leave me. She and I approach love very differently. So it was really interesting to me that she had made it to 40 or 40 something and never really loved. But she had also never really been hurt. She had never really experienced like the kind of heartache or heartbreak that I and you and so many of us had experienced. And it was interesting how we both viewed the situation. It was like, what is better? Is it better to have truly loved and thrown yourself into the throes of passion with somebody and like believed you loved them after dating them for 2 weeks because it was so good and amazing and blah, 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 and have had your heart broken? Or is it better to always walk on the safe side of the street and never have that I can't eat, can't sleep, can't function? That candle smells way too strong. Or is it better to walk on the safe side of the street and be able to say, I've never had my heart broken. I've never laid in bed and cried like that. I've never connected, like I'm good. I've never connected that way. And it's so interesting to me because, oh my God, I'm like Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire, only I did start the fire. Blech. So look, this isn't a judgment on anybody's approach to love and, because everybody has to do what works for them. But here's the interesting thing. The interesting thing is now at 43, she has now real love in her life. And she is vulnerable with this love, and she is invested in this love, and she is herself in this love, and she's learning who she is in love because she has never really loved before other than her kids. Like, that's different, right? Like, women can do that. We compartmentalize, like my children, it's totally different. So watching her in love now and watching her have all the feels is like, remember the Grinch? When the Grinch is like, help me, I'm feeling. She's not the Grinch, but it's like watching that person, their heart open and them go like, oh my God, is this what it is? Is this what I've been missing? And it's like, she now understands the risk. The reward is worth the risk. Really and truly. And all these, and I think it had to happen the way it happened for her. She could never have experienced it this way before now. And she's truly in love in all the ways that a woman can love. Yes, her heart grew 2 sizes. Yes. But it's interesting because she's experiencing the gamut of love, right? Like, we are typical lovers, I'll call us. I would say she's atypical. We've been falling in and out of love, like Leona Lewis, or Alicia Keys. Who sings that? Alicia Keys. I keep on falling in. Alicia. We've been falling in and out of love since high school, right? Maybe even middle school. I love him. I don't love him anymore. I love him. I don't love him anymore. I love her. She's amazing. I don't love her anymore. Whatever, right? She's now experiencing all of the ways that a woman can love a man and a man can love a woman, and she's letting him love all the parts of her, which at 43 is not easy because you're a totally different person. How did she just open up her heart like that? Listen, we've been trying to figure it out. I think she got, well, first of all, I think it truly is like the right man for her at the right time. But I also think that he came to her and was like, listen, this is the only way I'm going to be able to love you. So if you want to be loved by me, you have to let me in. And it's so funny because she's so good at keeping people out in a way that they don't even know they're being kept out. That's the amazing thing about her is so many men, if you talk to men that have been with her, they would be like, no, she loved me. And I would go, but she has a way. She's got a way about her where you really think, and it isn't a lie so much as she's a nurturer and an entertainer and a carer. So she really does those things. She just doesn't really give herself over to the love part. This better be so important.
Mom,
what?
Charlie's hacking Max.
I don't know.
I mean, Max is hacking Charlie.
All right. Tell Max that if he can't play the game properly and do it right, then he can't play.
Okay.
And listen, can you guys stop yelling? It's so early.
It's just because of Max.
I know, but let's just stop yelling.
Okay. Max, Mom said.
So, it's so interesting that now, if you ask her, is it better to have loved, truly loved, and lost? What would you say? And I think now she would say, it is absolutely better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Now, prior to this man, she would have said, ugh, that love shit is like, for the birds. Jamie, I'm in Chicago and was on the dating app Plenty of Fish, and some lady is using your pic as her profile picture. Ooh, you got to send me that link. I got to see that. Here's the thing. I also think we do need to love ourselves before we let anybody in. But sometimes you can let someone in while you're still broken and they can help you fill all the parts of you. I don't believe that bullshit that you need to be completely fucking whole before you can love anyone. Who the fuck is completely fucking whole? Let's keep it 100%. These memes are like, love yourself. You got to be 100%. You got to be completely fucking whole before you can let anybody love you. Shut. You are a jerk off. Shut up. That's some bullshit. Who is completely fucking whole? Who shows up to something with no baggage, no cracks, no whatever? That's some crap. I don't believe that. Stop it. The right person is going to see the cracks you do have and go, I get those cracks. Let me help you heal. You don't need somebody to take over. I'm not looking for a man to come in and take over my healing. But if you have something to bring to this and you can help heal my abandonment issues, great. Because I have said everything a woman could say to Michael to get him to leave, and he has not left. Michael has shown me. Now let me just give you a disclaimer that Michael's not perfect. Okay? But he has shown me that men can show up and they can stay and they can love. Kinda. But they can definitely stay. And I don't believe that crap. You gotta be whole before you need a whole self to love someone. Shut up. Who's whole? Shut the hell up. Shut up. It's all such bullshit. If you can't come into my life and help me heal, then what the fuck do I need you for? Really, what do I need you for? I don't need somebody in my house 365 days a year if they can't help me heal. I can get sex anywhere. Just saying. So I think, for me, avoiding heartache is cool. I get it. I do. But I don't know. This love thing is cool too. So for those of you who are like my friend, just walking on the safe side of the street, can honestly say you've never really let anyone in, but you've also never been hurt. I don't know that there's a prize there. I don't know that you don't get a Mercedes. It's like when people used to say to me, you have to have a baby without an epidural. You have to try it naturally. I tried it naturally with Olivia and almost died. Guess what? There was no special prize at the end of that birth other than a baby than there was at Max's. Got the epidural right away with Max. Almost barely in the nick of time, but got it. And still just got the baby. So it's like, I don't know. It's definitely something to think about. But I'm an emotional person. I talk a good game and I put up a good wall or whatever, but I don't know. Pretty emotional. But I'd love to hear from you. Are you more like me, crossing the street nonstop? Or are you more like her, where you've walked on the safe side of the street for a long time? And, it's interesting to me. It's really interesting to me. But I love you guys. And I think this is a really important conversation because I think a lot of us feel like if we can protect ourselves from heartache, then we'll be okay. But if you asked her now how much better her life is letting this man love her, as messy as it is and overwhelming as it is, because love is overwhelming. It's an overwhelming stimulation when you have not really allowed it to happen. It's like a sensory thing, really. Like sometimes I see her functioning in this love and it's like, it's a sensory thing. When you have not allowed someone to love you your whole life, and then you let them in and they're hitting you with all of these feelings and words and touches and all of these things, it's great, but it's like a stimulus. It's like a stimuli, I guess it's called. I don't know. No, Sherry, you're not damaged beyond repair. It's not possible. You can absolutely be repaired. The right person can help you heal. Don't listen to anyone tell you like you've got to fix yourself before you can be loved. Some bullshit. None of us can fix ourselves like completely. I want to be more like her. Heartbreak just doesn't seem worth it. I don't know. Maybe I can get her on Coffee Talk one day and see if she'll open up about which she thinks is better. I'll talk to her. I love you guys very much. Barbara, take a pause, but don't stop. Pause is fine. Stopping now. All right. I love you guys so much. So much. Have a great, great day.